And on to the next, yeah? See, the reason I think we've got so many problems in the world is because of the Roman Empire. Now, I've forensically worked it out. Now, if we follow the Roman history, you'll notice that they invaded Greece. They murdered the Greek Galileo, 2000 BC, yay, which means before Christ. AD is Anno Domini, which is after Christ, right? But it's Anno Domini, which is in Roman terms of domina. Right? You all need to look at your language because you're getting it all wrong. Okay? Now they murdered the Greek Galileo, 2000 BC. There's even a painting of it. Right? They stole his scrolls of his telescopes and his discovery of all of the planets. Then the Romans, they claimed they're gods for a couple of thousand years. And then all of a sudden, in London, in 1700 AD, right, you got Galileo with a cock up his fucking ass going, yeah, I discovered all the planets, man. I fucking did that, yeah. And you all fucking believed it. Can anybody tell me, right, what the problem there is? Okay, can you tell me? Yeah? Because there's no Galileo from London. There's a Galileo from Greece. There's a whole tomb to him. It's over a fucking stream. Alright? And it's in marble. Yeah, and it's thousands of years old. These idiots in the aristocracy seem to think they can steal our stuff and make money off of it, and we're all going to believe it. Like the Victorians apparently invented the toilet. No, they didn't. Right, there's a whole castle with a lavatory system and drains. Yeah. Did the Templars find the Ark of the Covenant? Probably. What's the important question here? What's important is not what's the question. What's important is what is the actual honest answer. Now let's go back to Roman history because it's so boring. I know we just get distracted all the time. You see, so they went from being whoever the hell they were when they invaded Greece. Then they invaded Italy because, I mean, let's face it, right? Romans are white, yeah. Italians are brown, okay? If you go over the Last Supper or several of those paintings in Italia, right, you'll see 3 layers of a picture, because I do. I can see it with my own clear eyes, right? There's 3 layers. You've got the Italian stuff, which is all nice and lovely. And then you've got a load of demonic stuff over the top. And then you've got a load of stuff that everybody did after that to try and hide it. There's 3 layers of paint, right? Which is why Da Vinci had a lot of trouble of getting the paint on to the wall because it was already painted. Yeah? Right now, I've got a Harvard degree. I haven't been to Eton. So why haven't you seen it then? Now I noticed in a book my sister bought for my dad for his birthday. Little A5 blue book. 3 different images of the Last Supper. And when you take images of that painting with different cameras and different lenses, you'll see 3 different things out the little window. Because I did. I saw an Italian farming. Then I saw a load of black smoke and everything burning. And then I saw a blue sky and a green field with nobody in it at all. So you go get your books, examine them, all right, and catch up with me. Because if you don't, all right, you and your qualifications are going over there. All right? But to carry on with Roman history, because they are history, I mean, let's face it. They invaded Caledonia, and then they named us England. They stole a load of druids. They invaded Gaul, which is Europe, as you would know it now. And they stole everybody that could read or write and translate stuff. Clever people. And it took them 350 years to produce the Bible. Right? The Bible was actually produced in 352 AD. Because there was civil unrest in the Roman Empire, because even the Romans were trying to kill them. Right? The slavery, the debauchery, the raping, the slaving, even their own people were trying to kill them. So they produced the Bible from a load of stolen scrolls. And you've got Celtic ones because of the Holy Grail. That's from King Arthur. You've got Hebrew ones, Joseph. And hang on a minute. And what's his name? Anyway, the point is, if you go through the Bible, it's very, very simple. They were Reiki healers. Okay, I'm a Reiki healer. I understand, okay, what's possible. If you've never heard of Reiki, you wouldn't understand. But you need to understand that Reiki is gentle and it's an energy force. That's all it is. It's an energy force. It won't hurt you, but it can protect you. Now, if Joseph and his many-coloured dream coats, and if you look at the Reiki information, you'll find a whole rainbow of colours. His coat is proof he was a Reiki healer. Jesus was also a Reiki healer. I don't know about walking on water, you know, but it might have been like one of those magic little pools that you get where it looks like the edge is there, but it's not, and it's deeper than it is. But I don't know about that. But or he walked on turtles. I ain't got a clue. The point is, most of those Bible scrolls can be explained normally, right? They're Reiki healers, clairvoyants, and psychics. Yeah? The Romans don't understand this. They thought it was acts of God. It's not. Alright, it's just somebody communicating with a load of ghosts that knows precognitively, yeah, that shit's going to happen, okay? So, when the sea parted for Moses, that's a tsunami coming, alright? When the sea draws right back out, they walked through in time because the ghost told Moses, right? When the Romans went through, the tsunami fucking hit them. Okay, simple as that. Okay, it's factual. It is factual. Burning bush, strike a lightning. The 10 Commandments, written in stone. I'm thinking, it's what they don't want us to do. You know, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. So we've all got to be good as gold, yeah, so they can get away with all this crap. It's as simple. And where else? See, now with David and Goliath, if you look at David's statue that Michelangelo built, you'll see he's got like a man bra on. Or is that Michelangelo trying to tell us that David was a woman? It's not always men that can win these fights. It's not always men that win these wars, and they don't want you to know that. They think they look great against the men. They think if a man's beating them, it counts. If a woman's beating them, it's tragic. But Bodicea kicked their ass. Right? And it's been proven in this country. She burned 3 cities, whole cities, to the ground, to ash. Everything to ash. Not a trace left. Right? You've got a whole inch of Roman burned ass, yeah? In our ground. But that's what you get for killing our children. It's simple, you know. So if you want to come to Stonehenge, yeah, and find out what the truth is, you're welcome. I'm going to have a fag break. I don't want to smoke in the videos because I don't want to encourage anyone to smoke because it's bad for children.